So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing on 1st down is Murray, eluding the pressure right. And his first pass is incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, but it's going to be 2nd down. Well, the Cardinals last year, of course, struggled 3-13, but 2 of their 3 wins came against these 49ers. In fact, the Cardinals have beaten the Niners 8 consecutive times. Last time San Fran beat Arizona was 2014. And remember, these are clubs that meet twice a year. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
A quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the 2nd and the 3rd level.
So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive. Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. CD, I know it's just his 2nd year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, 2nd year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
A first carry for the former Falcon, Tevin Coleman.
Bro, I see why Bruce used this nigga. He is like so OP. It's crazy.
Touchdown. Tevin Coleman.
Like I thought I was about to jump into your player, and he just slid right by.
Touchdown of the season as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. A first down run not going to get them a whole lot. Maybe a yard. Yeah, it looks like just 1 yard there. So that'll bring up 2nd and 9. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Second down, Murray sets to throw. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Well, remember, Tevin Coleman was in the 2-headed backfield in Atlanta during his 4 years there, along with Devontae Freeman. Now he joins a crowded backfield in San Francisco. But in Atlanta, he played under offensive coordinator Kyle Shanahan, and then, of course, Shanahan becomes a 49er head coach, and he made it a point to go out and snag his former running back because he really likes this 26-year-old ball carrier. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Now Garoppolo.
God damn!
And that is incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed if there's contact coming from both sides, No flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on fourth down. They'll run it with Coleman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 13 yards there and a Niner first. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards, but also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 10 more there and another first down. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you.
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Tevin Coleman with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
Next to score, Niners 14, Cardinals 0. Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is fielded at the goal line.
Come on, yo.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything, at least 3 points, get that 0 off the board.
It was like 3, bro.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. On 2nd down, here's Murray. Buying time to his left. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down. D Ford in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. On 3rd down, Murray, and he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. A 4th-round pick in 2018, Chase Edmonds with a carry. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Trying to pick it up
Get
on the
him.
ground with Edmonds. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On set, 15, right here.
Murray now on 1st down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, their quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple of games.
They'll run here with Eckler. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
Easy one. It's easy one. It's coming again.
11 yards on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
Go now. 6 yards.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Cardinals, nothing.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Zach Brown. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his 2nd season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it.
Woo!
Or you
Shit!
start thinking about
Okay.
going to his
All right.
backup.
And
All right,
they'll
Dale.
take this one up close to about
Throw
the
the ball.
45.
Yeah.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd
Oh,
and 8.
my goodness. I just knew he was
They
dropping.
tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
The throw over the middle taken in. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a 1st down. Samuel, the 36 overall pick in last year's draft. Played his college ball at South Carolina. Really good senior campaign. 62 catches, 882 yards, and also threw in 11 touchdowns for good measure.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Be careful running inside.
Even. 4 down. Even.
Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10.
Oh, good play.
Pressure, he's
Good
going to be
play.
taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. The linebacker Jordan Hicks flying in there for the sack. Another try after the 1st down sack. Garoppolo. Open man is Kendrick Bourne. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 yards there, a 1st down.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, down at the 33.
Stars over there.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Please don't. Oh, that's interference!
Incomplete. Took a shot there on
Hell,
1st
they
down, but he couldn't reel it in.
I like what they tried to do there.
Wow.
They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
Fuck. I feel like the pressure's coming. We gotta get this bitch out.
48. Come on. 12.
All right, y'all. And they
Garoppolo
coming.
to try again on 2nd down.
Oh, good play.
And it's intercepted. Picked off by Obi Melifonwu.
Jesus.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw.
Damn, George
This one's kind
Kittle.
of up for grabs.
Get big.
It's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Damn. Oh, my goodness.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And the Niners get there and bring him down. D Ford, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely, he's been under constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game.
Loaded.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target.
Andy Isabella, but this is what he plays for in real
Charles,
life.
he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
Oh, Lord. Oh, my goodness. Oh, y'all let, oh, man.
And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. They get a big amount back, 18 yards, but they'll still look at a 4th down now. The Cardinals worst in the NFL, 6 of 16 on 4th down last year, but they'll try it here.
Somebody please get there. Somebody please get there.
Escaping the pressure.
Oh, my goodness. Great play, bro. Oh, that wasn't old man Jenkins' last play.
The
Who's number
Cardinals
10
have
on
a
y'all team?
first down.
As a general rule,
shit.
offensive
Y'all
linemen
got
like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
The Cardinals into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. Murray now on first down.
Get that! When you swatted it?
Knocked away and incomplete. Very solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in.
What a joke.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down.
Somebody get there.
Play action. Now it's Murray.
Get that!
It's going to be caught by
Wow,
Kirk
I ain't gonna lie, I
for a
respect it. That's a beautiful
touchdown.
play. What the fuck? Why did my nigga not
Kirk,
intercept the ball?
his 5th
Wow.
touchdown now on the year.
Wow.
As they are now on the
Please show
board
that
here in
again.
the first
What
half.
What the fuck?
Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to
That was
connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
They got him in the first round.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go.
On 2nd down,
Go,
it's
nigga.
Coleman. They'll only get a couple up to about the 30.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. 13.
George Kittle, I need you, dog. Please make a right to him.
Got his target, Samuel. With a quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
I just knew it was going the other way.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter, 14-7. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Here we go. Hey, let's get this, get this.
All right, y'all. Somebody better catch this fucking football.
On 2nd and 11 now. Garoppolo.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, you got to get some separation.
A pretty good shot.
Come on, man.
One in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass.
Look at him holding me.
Allowed them to disrupt the play.
Here we go.
An
Here we go.
incomplete
y'all
pass
paying
on
them,
that
J.O.?
last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Let's put that team on it, huh? 58 for Mike. 58 for Mike. Watch the run, man.
Hopefully this works,
Working from
man.
the gun, Garoppolo.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my
He's got his
goodness.
man, it's Kendrick Bourne.
Oh,
He'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
oh, Lord.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end.
We are blessed.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Officially,
Hey, y'all, help me out, please.
Run.
Somebody get open. Help, help, a little help, a little bit of help. Ooh, I see some help, I see some help. I see a little bit of help. We got some help. Oh, you sorry ass nigga. Oh my goodness.
Protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
All right, y'all. I hope you open, dude.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Garoppolo looks to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Damn, y'all. Man.
11.
Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. 9 yards on the pickup there as they'll be left with 3rd and 1.
Oh, I'm ugly as hell.
Not time enough for a play and then a timeout, you wouldn't think. So with 4 seconds left, they're going for it. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this one a 41-yard attempt. And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. So we've reached halftime here on Halloween. And trust me, kids, if you had to look at Charles Davis every game, you'd think every day was Halloween. As now we send you out to Orlando and hook back up with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Man, 2, like 3, bro. 3 of them
This is fielded
like,
at the goal
damn,
line.
that's interception.
And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Looking for his tight end on the corner. It's complete. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Some stars up there. I see
in
him.
the Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Help, please. Oh, my goodness.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
And this is why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz and wreak havoc, because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
We can't get
last
no
run
home.
got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Help.
12, here we go.
Oh, you covered that. So nice. Because I was about to throw to George. Oh, my goodness.
And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff, didn't they?
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, you know, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman.
Joke, nigga!
Down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Here we go. Like 20. 21. Here we go. Kill. Christian, travel. Jump. 65.
Garoppolo now, first down throw.
This is a risk. That's so risky.
This
wow,
is
he caught that? What
and
the
he's
fuck?
Going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing.
Get on!
Try and get back to where you were to start the half.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge.
Got that off.
The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And, look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On the ground, it's Eckler.
Oh, my. Y'all hate it. Y'all are
Past
hating
one
it.
man. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the
like Willie said.
34.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Here's Eckler.
You gonna put them forward? I hate that
He
shit.
is very
I
close
hate
to
that
a
shit.
first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. They only needed a few inches, but still some anxious moments there, but they do convert on fourth. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. First down, Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. On second down, Eckler. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Oh, my goodness.
And
Wow!
Isabella. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 44-yard line.
All our attention's on defense.
Never make the mistake
Come on,
of the
Richard
slot
Sherman, that's
receivers,
your side of
especially
the
the little
field.
guys like we're watching here,
Nah,
are just quicker than
nah, Richard
fast.
is
A
up
lot
there
of them
too, though.
combine quickness
Nah, he's
and
on there.
speed, and they catch a lot of footballs, as we just saw there.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Let's back off. Let's back off a little bit.
Throwing on first down is
Ooh,
Murray.
why
And
you
they
dropped
couldn't
that,
hang
nigga?
on. Would have been their 4th
was
pick
awesome.
of the game. Instead, second down.
I was on the defensive line.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10.
Get that! Oh, my goodness!
Fitzgerald.
Y'all not gonna let Grandpa take it to the crib?
Netting him 33 yards. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well to get a few stops.
You slid that one in there. That was nice. Damn. The linebacker was all out of
So
position.
how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Murray.
Get him!
And his
Y'all let him get that
pass
off?
incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Eckler. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Second down, a little more productive than first. 7 yards on the gain. It gets him to 3rd and 3 now.
Help, please.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you.
Murray going to try to throw on 3rd down. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. They go for just one here as it's up and good. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. So the lead back down to 10 as things get a little more interesting, and the kick is away. This is fielded at the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
Why is the clock running? I'm not on the field.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They will run again with Coleman. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this break.
All right, Jimmy.
You're watching the NFL
We got to throw that thing.
On EA Sports.
Got to throw that thing. Let's try this time. Come on, y'all. Block for me, please.
So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
13.
You block too.
Hey, Wahoo!
We gonna see what the damn thing do. What it do? What it do? What it do?
Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. They'll get 11, but still a little short. 4th down. The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2.
All right. Let's see what it do. We're gonna make it do. Oh my goodness! Wow, that's what's up, bro. That's what's up. That is what's wow.
The
That's what's
Cardinals
up.
will now take over with excellent field position.
That's what's up. I love this game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Love this game.
Running on 1st down, Eckler. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. They go play action here on 1st down.
No fumbles. We done sacked him like 20 times. No fumbles.
D4.
Let me roll with Joe Burrow. He's dropping the ball.
For him on the
Instantly.
season.
My man, it's been a rough night for that offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire.
Is it, man?
He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
All right, somebody get there.
The Cardinals on 3rd down. They're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 17. Murray with a 3rd and long. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Andy Isabella, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
Come on, Madden. Y'all gave me that one.
Point away from making this a 3-point game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. This game has really flipped on its head. 2 unanswered touchdowns by the other side, and now they take over here with just a very slim one-score lead.
And we've seen this how many times now? Teams get a big lead, they go into coast mode, and all of a sudden they're scrambling and battling for a win down the stretch. They've got to put something together right here. Otherwise, they're in danger of doing the old snatching defeat from the jaws of victory.
Now a fake on the give.
Oh my God,
Jimmy G!
Pass
option.
Oh!
All that
I tried to hit the ball off. I really tried to hit the ball off.
Third down. The Niners on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo.
Oh,
incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down. Critical play in this football game, because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out on the sideline.
Garoppolo going to go on 4th down. Looking to complete it to Pettis, and he's got him. There he goes, right side.
That's what's supposed to happen last time. You just ran into your tight end.
Dante Pettis, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. So it was 4th down. They complete the short pass, and then boom, off to the races all the way to pay dirt.
And so many times in short yardage situations or on downs like this on 4th down, the defense gets a little more aggressive. So if you're able to pop it, right, complete a pass like that, it can break big afterwards, and that's exactly what we saw there. Short pass, long run.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. This is taken at his 4th. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole...
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
And they put you on the actual
and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game. Go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. On 1st down, Coleman. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
First seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Niners have the first down on a gain of 11.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run here with Coleman out of the gun. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Bro, yeah, I like jukebox. Who the joystick is like OP.
21.
Yeah.
21.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo escapes the sand. Muscles him
God,
off.
throw it away. I hate this game.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Wow.
And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Back to throw, Garoppolo. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
But that was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on third down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be...
Oh, my goodness!
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart, and he's able to get it back to
I got you, Debo, I swear. Just catch the ball.
The rookie was trying to push him downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders. Hold the safety so that you can get back to the throw that you really want to make.
Just catch it.
So
just catch it.
His
Did he
guy
catch
was
it?
open, that he made it
No, he
easy
didn't catch
for the
it.
defensive back to go get the football.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
Bro, I don't know
It
how
looked
to...
like he had his hands on it for a moment, but let's face it, that was going to be a tough catch all the way because of the presence of the defense right there as he was trying to haul it in.
Yeah, nice job to force the incompletion. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
Damn, JL, let my guy get this catch. He gonna be mad at me.
Garoppolo.
Oh my God, look at this nigga coming at me.
Open man is Samuel, complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
And the 49er first down.
That's gotta be 3 catches.
Here we go. 180. Watch the run.
Come on, Jim.
Now Garoppolo. There goes a deep ball.
Dude, you fucking loser at the touchdown. Oh my God.
Arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
To throw is Garoppolo. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage.
This defense could use some more of these types of plays. How about him reading it, driving on the football, and he's right there for the pass breakup.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
And the blitz does
tried,
come.
Debo.
Blitz
I
coming,
tried.
and down he goes. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you, and you change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe you bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for the Niners, the win here means it'll be a 7-1 first half of the season. And they'll get a few extra days to get ready for next week. Meanwhile, for Arizona, they'll lose an important one here as that drops them to 5-4 on the season. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to take on the Bucs. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Jimmy, you threw for 230, 2 picks. Damn, Kyler threw 5 picks. What the rushing yards was talking about. Yeah. Damn, Debo. Oh, you have 5 catches. Bet. We're straight. You ain't gonna be mad at me. Let's go. My nigga got his 5 catches. No touchdown, but he got 5 catches. George Kittle, that was a crazy touchdown, bro. Wow. Let's see what that had now. George Kittle. Of course, they don't have the replay in this game, so